Welcome to our SETBP1Strong $1 Million Bike Ride webinar. We're excited to have you joining us. I am Haley Oyler. I am the president and founder of SETBP1 Society, and I am first and foremost mom to two boys, one who is almost 11 and a 13-year-old named Cole who has SETBP1 haploinsufficiency disorder. And our organization here at SETBP1 Society, we support families who have children and adults with SETBP1 HD or SETBP1 related disorders. We promote education, we spread awareness and help to connect the community. And we also fund and support research. And also on the call with me today is Dana Bradley.
Hello, thank you, Haley. My name is Dana Bradley. I am a trustee with the Schinzel-Giedion Syndrome Foundation. I do not have a child with Schinzel-Giedion syndrome, but I do have a real passion for medical research and genetic disorder research. And so I joined the foundation 2 years ago. And the Schinzel-Giedion Syndrome Foundation, very similar to SETBP1 HD, we provide support for families caring for a child with Schinzel-Giedion syndrome. We raise awareness of the syndrome, and we also facilitate and support medical research.
Thanks, Dana. So we're excited to be here to tell you a bit more about the $1 Million Bike Ride. So this is our 6th year for the SETBP1Strong team to ride. For SETBP1 Society, this has been one of our biggest annual fundraisers that we've been doing. So what the $1 Million Bike Ride is a unique opportunity to bring together, there's over 30 rare disease teams who come together and ride to raise funds for rare disease research. And each team raises funds specifically for their area of focus. So SETBP1Strong has always raised funds for, in the past, SETBP1 HD and related disorders research. So we've done this because of the opportunity to raise awareness, and also because it helps to expand how much money we can raise. The University of Pennsylvania Orphan Disease Center sponsors this amazing event, and they match dollar for dollar up to $30,000 that's raised. And so, for example, our goal this year is to raise $50,000. If we raise $50,000 via the SETBP1Strong team, then we'll have $80,000 to go towards SETBP1 related research. So we're super pumped to get to participate again. And this year is unique because not only is SETBP1 Society participating, but also the Schinzel-Giedion Syndrome Foundation. So we are all joining together to be a part of the SETBP1Strong team. And so what this will mean is that all funds raised will go towards SETBP1 neurodevelopmental disorder research. And over the past 5 years, we have funded 8 research projects with these funds. So it has been very instrumental in our organization. All of the researchers who have been funded so far have continued their research in SETBP1. Also, several of these researchers have already been researching Schinzel-Giedion syndrome as well. So what we're going to be raising these funds for are, as I mentioned, SETBP1 neurodevelopmental disorders. So if you have a child with SETBP1 HD, SETBP1 related disorder, or Schinzel-Giedion Syndrome Foundation, then the goal of these funds is to raise research to help better understand all of these disorders. I haven't really touched on the point of you can participate at this amazing event in person, which is in Philadelphia, or you can participate virtually. And Dana is going to speak a bit more to this.
Yeah, sure. So, so when is this? Well, I think we should say now, right? Now through June 8th, because the actual ride is on June 8th, but fundraising starts now. And we need all of you to help us fundraise. And where is it happening? Well, two places. You can either do an in-person bike ride if you can travel to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on Saturday, June 8th. Or for most of you, probably a virtual bike ride is easier. And when we call it a virtual bike ride, it can be a walk as well, or any other fundraising event you would like to do, like baked good sale or a Facebook fundraiser. And all of this will happen now through June 8th, because all of the funds gathered have to happen up until the day of the race. And for the virtual ride or the virtual walk or fundraising event, you can do that anywhere you live in the world. So how do you do that? How are you going to become a part of the SETBP1Strong team? Well, it's pretty easy. We're going to share with you after this webinar, but this is the link that you're going to use to log into the SETBP1Strong website for the $1 Million Bike Ride. And when you do that, you're going to see a little bit of information down here about the SETBP1Strong team. You'll see that we are looking to raise $50,000 and how much we've raised so far. So as I said, we need to start raising funds now to get this number moving up. And when you get here, you're going to click on register. And once you click register, then you're going to do two things. You're going to select how you want to raise funds and participate. So for some of you, you can come to Philadelphia. That will be the in-person cycling. And to do that, you will need to donate $30 and raise up to $250. So if that's what you're going to do, you can click select here. But for the majority of you, you're likely going to be a virtual cyclist. So this is a free option and there's no minimum amount that is required for fundraising. So whatever you can raise is awesome. So you would click select here. Now, once you select how you're going to participate, then you're going to come, actually, can you just go back a second, Haley? You're going to come up to this page that is going to ask for all of your information. So your name, your email, etc. So you'll fill that in. And once you do that, you're going to click add ticket. So once you add the ticket, you're going to come to your own page. So what you're going to do is to first edit your page and then share it with your family and friends. So there's a couple of things you can do to edit. The first is the picture. So you'll see this is me and Haley last year at the $1 Million Bike Ride in Philadelphia. So I added that picture. Then I changed my mission. There's a bit of verbiage there that the $1 Million Bike Ride, University of Pennsylvania, includes for you. So you can edit or not just by clicking on this edit page. And then you can also edit your fundraising goal. So for now, my goal is $2,000. So that's my goal. So once I've done all of that, it's time to share my page with all of my friends, all of my family, so that I can start raising money. So you click share. And once you click share, you'll get this box that comes up and you can share on Facebook. So if you're a big Facebook user or social media user, you can share Twitter or Facebook. Or certainly you can share via email or text. So if you click here, it'll go right to an email. I like to use this copy, the URL, then I can just put it in text. I think that texting is quicker and easier. People look at texts more often than they do their email. So you'll be sharing, and then you're going to send reminders over and over until June 7th, the end of the day, June 7th, to raise funds. So very easy to edit and share your own page. And as I've recently learned, now that family and friends are donating to my page, you will get an email that says, you know, John Smith has donated to your ride, and you can actually, from that email, send a thank you note, you know, to whomever has provided you with the money. So that's really great, a great feature.
So it's really easy to join, and the platform that the Orphan Disease Center provides us is a really useful tool for fundraising, spreading awareness. It's also just a great way to help share about the disorders within your community. So the link to share is this link here. However, it's also accessible on our websites. So for example, on SETBP1 Society's website, you just go to setbp1.org/MDBR. Also on the Schinzel-Giedion Syndrome Foundation website, they have links. We also do a lot of promotion, and we will continue to do a lot of promotion on our social media websites. So for us, you've got Facebook, Instagram, you may find it on Twitter. So there's several different ways to find this link in order to start fundraising if you haven't already.
Great. Thanks, Haley. So we're not going to let you out there on your own. There is assistance for the fundraising. So if you are with the SETBP1 Society, you can Facebook message Haley. And with the Schinzel-Giedion Syndrome community, you can Facebook message me, Dana Bradley. And for those of you who are non-English speaking fundraisers, if you find that the $1 Million Bike Ride website is difficult to navigate, there are two ways that you can still raise funds. The first is to just fundraise on your own, and at the end of the fundraising time, June 7th, you can make a donation to either the SGS Foundation or the SETBP1 Society, and Haley or I will make that donation to the $1 Million Bike Ride on your behalf. So that's an option as well. Or if you're able to use Google Chrome or Firefox, the Pledge It platform that the $1 Million Bike Ride is using is able to be translated into various other languages so that you can go and do that as well. And then finally, we also have some social media resources that are available for you. So these are some visual materials that you can use on your social media feeds. So I use LinkedIn, so I'm going to use one of these for LinkedIn, but for those who use Facebook and Instagram, there are other materials as well that you can use that will help kind of get the message out in a really kind of cool picture. And so we're not leaving you out there on your own. You can reach out to either of us to get assistance. You can use our social media resources, and we really, really appreciate any of you who can create your own fundraiser and share with family and friends to raise for this great cause. We are raising funds for research for SETBP1 HD, Schinzel-Giedion syndrome, and SETBP1 related disorders. Anything else you want to say, Haley?
Yeah, I was going to say every little bit helps. So, don't be intimidated. The platform is an easy to use platform. We're providing you with lots of resources, as Dana also mentioned, and we are here to help and excited to be joining together and going to help make our SETBP1Strong team even stronger. So we hope to see you either in Philadelphia or online. And we're here if you need any additional help. So thank you for joining.
Thank you.